This work? Test.
Okay, hello everybody. Oh, I need to mute the stream. I don't like hearing my own voice. Hold on. Okay. Big game here. Huge game.
Huge game. Enormous. You hear me fine?
Yeah, I can't hear you. I see you're
Can't?
moving on Discord, but I'm not hearing any sound.
Okay. That's really cool.
I can hear like a few words.
And quiet? Okay. Well, It's
Hang
weird.
on. I think you're good now.
I'm good now? Okay.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
I have everything turned up as much as possible, so if it's quiet, then you'll just have to turn me up yourself.
I can hear you now. Yeah, every word is good. We're good.
Cool. Nice.
Okay. Huge game here. Chilean team, international team. Loser goes home. Winner moves on to the playoffs. Now, I do have some information to leak here. The international team did not want to scrim in preparation for this game until about 30 minutes ago. Omega was having...
International team is having a little bit of internal strife. Just a small amount.
And they're also missing a couple of players.
Yeah.
Rest, he's very good.
I don't think Russ has showed 10 games, though. He's been...
Oh, well, that's unfortunate, because he would definitely make this start. The Chilean team we just saw against USA. They suffered a setback there, but they showed flashes of what they can do. In particular, Jose Luis was quite impressive to me. Oh, they have Matt there now. He was not there earlier. I don't know if that's a big deal.
Oh, yeah. I think something up with your mic, Rev. It sounds like you're going underwater while you're talking.
Oh. Hang on. How about now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, Omega, Battletoads, and Well. The lineup. No Bell on the bench. For
I'm a little
international.
surprised to see that lineup, but I'd assume they're going to be making plenty of subs around halftime, especially if
Well, they
they
only have
start
one.
out poorly. Yeah.
But yeah, we were scrimming them just 20 minutes ago or something. I think Noble could make it in here. Okay, Mata is a starter level player. Okara
Yeah, I
benching
thought...
himself here. That's interesting. I thought he played quite well.
Same, but I guess they believe that Jose Luis and Zebin are what they
Jose
need.
Luis was pretty good, actually. I was impressed by him against you guys.
Yeah. Against Turkey, he looked a little shaky, but he was quite dangerous versus us. And their defense was pretty good in general, so it'll be interesting to see if they play the same kind of protective ball.
Yeah, I think that kind of style will be more effective against international than you guys. In USA, they're just
Probably, yeah.
a very bump heavy kind of area, region, just because of the 4v4 meta versus 3v3 meta.
Right, especially when we have Hollow playing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's an unfortunate factor that you have to take into account on occasion.
I don't mean that as in, like, he's bad. I just mean...
Yeah, it's okay. You can say it now. He's probably not listening. Your captain might be.
Look, I've trashed out Hollow plenty. He was good last game. I don't have anything bad to say about him. He played really
He actually
well,
was
especially...
quite good last game. He scored a lot.
Yeah. That was, like, possibly the best I've seen him play.
I think we're almost ready to start here. And if we're honest, I think the best strategy for international is just feed Omega. Like, it just is.
The issue is
Well is
that
actually not a bad player at all. Like, Battletoad's experienced. It's just Omega is. He's several tiers above them all, if we're honest. Probably
yeah,
several tiers
the
above
main
everyone
issue
in this lobby.
yeah, the main issue here is that both Well and Battletoads have a tendency to overcommit, and they both play really far forward, so they're very liable to get passed with the ball, get dribbled, and when they're unusual X battles, a lot of the time they can get caught out of position. Omega does tend to play pretty deep, so it'll be interesting to see if he tries to play as like a general goalkeeper for the entire match and let them
Nice
kind of
passing.
fly and make chances.
Yeah, that's true. Is he going to play as if he is worth more than one player on the pitch, essentially? Oh, nice from Zebin, but a good save from Omega. Almost had the save counter.
Yeah, already we're seeing like Battletoads here just kind of stationary. It's kind of how the European pub players tend to play, not very bump heavy. So we'll
Reacting
see
to the ball, almost.
right. We'll see if Omega likes that.
I think, well, you would at least rather have that than.
Well, it doesn't seem to have worked this time. Not the start they're hoping for.
No, it's true. Well.
Edmonds has joined the room. That's interesting. He might be
he was
getting
not
on
there in
the.
the scrim. I guess he plays for international. With
He
the
does, but he's
-1
not
ping.
particularly active.
That'll be 2. Both halves will be in this room, unlike with the previous game.
Oh yeah, NA host. What are these colors?
I don't know. I have them off. Let's see.
It's like green and dark blue.
Okay,
Is
yeah,
it
this
trying to
is
be
kind
like
of this.
Earth?
If this is a bit hideous, I need to turn it off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, it is. All right, 3v1.
Yeah,
This has got to be 2-1 here. Take your
This is
time.
why I
Good one from
force. This is
Omega.
why I always make sure I make the kits for my teams because so many people are terrible at them.
This is why I always turn them off.
I don't blame you for
Ooh,
that.
macro.
Big macro here, but they recover.
Nice save.
Oh yeah. Also worth
That's a lot
noting
of
that
macro.
Well and Battletoads both only play in Europe as far as I'm aware. I know
Yeah,
both of them.
I've never seen Battletoads play outside of European pub, to be honest.
Yeah, they're both. I know they've both been around for a pretty long time, but whether they'll be
Yeah,
comfortable
but
on
that's
this ping
always
is
EU rooms.
right.
3-1. I think Omega makes a change here.
Yeah, this does not look good so far. I would guess he wants to get Edmonds in. He's rusty, but he's quite good on form.
True, I think Nobel would be. I think he better. Nobel is better with the bumps. I'm not sure about kind of on the ball handles and whatnot. But
He
he's
might
played
want to make
in
a
leagues
double
before.
sub. But nope, just talking to his team, probably flaming them.
Giving them some instructions, flashing at them. I think he wants them to be a bit more proactive, like you said.
Yeah. Ouch.
Ooh, huge miss.
Instructions on how to tie a knot.
Oh, nice lift though.
It's clean left. That's a nice touch there.
Yeah, that's all Jose
Jose
Luis. The back pass lift, beautiful stuff.
Deep lying forward right here. He's making plays. They've looked very much in control here. Doesn't seem like the reactionary play style is working against players of this caliber, especially with the high ping. When when you're on 100 or more ping, you have to play very proactively. You
Yeah,
have
it's
to
super
be
hard to
aggressive
react,
with the
especially if you
bumps.
have higher extrapolation plus high
Because
ping.
as soon as
Like
you slow down the ball, you're going to get dribbled and you're going to lose because you can't react with ping.
And look at that. As soon as Omega gets the ball, like, there's just nobody. There's no space. 3 defenders right in front of him.
Right. And yeah, well in Battletoads behind the play as usual and putting Omega in very awkward
And that part, yeah,
positions.
he's looking for Omega because that's the game plan. But that was just, it was not a
This is
great
not the
play
time to
in
pass
general.
there. Ouch. Oh, he's not happy with that.
Yeah, I think they need to speed up the play. Oh, there it is.
He's gone.
I think I do agree with this sub, honestly. I think Nobel could inject a little bit more pace, a little bit more
Yeah.
bumping. Just create some space.
Another one bites the dust.
Mata, on the other hand, seems to be having a great impact on this Chilean side. He wasn't there against you guys.
Yeah. I think most of the Chilean players tend to play similarly, and Mata just kind of has like he's there where the rest of them aren't in a way that just helps keep them covering, and he's always in the right place at the right time, which can be very understated since he's not usually the one handling the ball, and scoring goals. But
that gives you a lot of confidence as the players who are on the ball a lot more, though. Like somebody's got
right,
your back, he's covering you.
it's allowing like Jose Luis in particular to make a lot of
Ooh.
aggressive plays and go for goals because he knows that if he messes up, Mata's right there to cover.
Oh,
And then,
that's very
ouch.
unfortunate.
This game is already getting kind of away
7-1.
from them.
There we go. He's taking the kickoff, and his teammates are typing. They're not ready. Oh, nice lift.
Ooh, what a clean lift. Can't
Omega
quite
on top
put
of it,
the
though.
goal pass, but good skills on display here.
They have numbers here. You got to draw. I think you dropped that for Omega.
Yeah, you have to. But
And they still have
European
numbers.
pubbers aren't known for their dropping the ball.
So much pain. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the kind of thing Omega needs to do more. Just, hold off. Take more handles
Right.
for yourself. Even if
The
it's
issue
kind of
is
a
that
suboptimal play in theory.
yeah,
It's
the
actually
Chilean
not.
players just aren't covering well in Nobel because they know that every time Omega passes to them, they're going to lose the ball. But these passes haven't. I mean, every single player on International, these passes have been really inaccurate. Even from Omega, they're just not going to where they need to be.
I just don't think they've put in that scrim time. Really, any.
I think there's a lot of tilt on display here, too.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I mean, if you're Omega, I think it's very easy to get tilted in this situation. I mean, he wouldn't
hard to
show it.
blame him.
He's too much of a nice guy. He's too experienced. You don't show it, with words. Oh, that's a macro goal? No? Okay. Didn't even get the first X, huh?
Ooh, good try. We'll get the
That
rebound,
is
though.
unfortunate
That
there
wasn't
from
even
Well.
in. This is a no goal, but
Yeah.
we'll see if Well gets subbed here, too.
Edmonds has got to be coming in here.
Yeah, surely. If they
Oh,
want to
hang
have
on.
any
Well, no,
chance.
that's got to be Team Italy. Never mind. Who else is on this roster? Let me double check. Because if they're missing like key players now, this is the big game.
They're not.
Like,
I mean, they do have Rosby, but
international.
other than that,
Asensio,
Battletoads has been their main starter.
Karem, Toliasic. Okay, yeah. If I'm honest, nobody I really have heard of before.
Yeah, it's Omega and a bunch of Immer's pub regulars.
Tough here, or Omega.
It seems like
But I
Well's
think
out.
he needs to just play a bit more, with a bit more speed, a bit more kind of ego, almost.
I think a
Like,
lot more
just say,
speed
give me the ball, every
because,
ball is mine.
when you're 7 goals down, you kind of just have to go all in.
You have to go
So what else
fast, you
are
have
you
to
going
go
to do?
risky. Okay, he's
Just give
taking the
up?
kickoffs now, I like this.
Who are you going
Going
for
for
the
a little
BR?
Brazil.
Not
Okay, well this is fine. They have a
Chile.
good position here. Nice bump. Didn't need to X that, but it should still be a goal.
Oh, they choke. It's tough.
That is
It
tough.
does feel like Battletoads especially is just playing behind the game. He looks really uncomfortable in this sort of ping.
Maybe nerves.
I think
I
there's
mean, he's
some
a
degree
pub
of that
player.
too.
I've never seen him in a tournament.
You played in the original tournament, didn't you? Oh, like that was ages ago.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, well Battletoads has put one in there. Back
There's
to
one goal.
6.
It would be an
If you can get
insane
this to
comeback.
4 by halftime, it's doable. Nobel, he goes behind the post instead of posting.
Yeah, Chile are certainly
Hold on.
liable to concede, especially on 110 ping. You never know when they're going to start chain bumping themselves, but
True.
they have to play pretty much perfectly if they want to get back in.
And Well has gone to eat. Okay, that's not a great sign, is it?
I mean, honestly, they already look a lot better. You know, you have to wonder if starting Well was the right play.
Well,
If they may have had, you know, a
I'd
better
say
chance of
Well was
winning
the first
games.
person to turn up for scrims other than Omega.
That's true. But
That shouldn't be
sometimes
in unless
it's not all about hustle.
nice post from Battletoads. Omega gets past his man.
I can tell you, Monk could show up to 0 scrims and he'd still be the first name on any game we play.
True. And I'm assuming he has not showed up to any scrims.
He actually has showed up to a whole bunch,
Oh.
which is weird because he said he doesn't like threes, and then he's like the first person at all of them. But
Well,
hack
he must really be
analytics,
bored, huh?
accounting not the exciting getaway he was hoping for.
Okay. 7. That's
Doable,
steep.
but not sure I think it's happening.
They need a serious change of playstyle, I think. They're too slow. They're trying to be methodical and pick out perfect passes. Chile are
Yeah,
just not giving them that space.
they're trying to play slow while losing by 7 goals, which just doesn't. This is not the play.
Like, what you got to do, I think, in these situations, if you're the supporting player and not like the all-star or whatever, you just got to bump for them. Give them space. That's all they need. That's all they want. Give
Yeah,
Omega
Tilden,
space.
they're both competent players. They need to start going for more chain bumps and less solo bumps. They've been taking a lot of like just bump one guy, sending themselves out, but they need to start dodging the first man, hitting the second man, and trying to rebound and make and hit 2 guys, because especially at 120 ping, it's not so easy to always dodge that. And if
Anything
they
you
can
can
start doing
do
that consistently, then
to
they can start
give your
getting
team
wins.
slight numbers advantage, posting, slight
Right.
dodging, little bait moves.
You only need one good chain bump, and you can always parlay that into a goal, no matter how far you are away. But they're bumping very passively, like they're just trying to not concede.
Yeah, I think that kind of comes with being a EU pub player
Right.
most exclusively. There just
You
isn't
concede
that much
like
bumping going on in that room.
yeah, I mean you concede like 1 goal. You need to concede a couple goals and your dine's over. So you're used to playing like super defensively, because you can't afford to concede 2 goals even if it means you score 5 more, because over the course of a couple games you'll eventually concede 3 and you're out.
Oh,
I think
almost hit the
having that
macro.
like, pub dine mentality kind of hurts their play.
Okay. Could get something here. Oh,
Interesting play from Nobel, but a pretty clutch clear there. And
yeah.
yeah, they'll put
That
that
clear
in.
from Jose Luis was game
That
changing.
was really good.
Another attempt at the Brazil kickoff. Okay, that should do it. Yeah.
That's
Nice
good.
choice from Battletoads. He doesn't go for the close bump. He goes for the far bump.
Right, that's what they need to do a lot more of in general, because they're not going to be able to beat Chile when they're just doing the one-on-one bumps.
Yeah, and even if they are going to beat them like that, they're not going to beat them by enough goals anymore to upset. Was
Right.
-7.
Especially just watching Nobel here, he's just like finding one guy and hitting him, and then going back and finding one more guy, and it's like it doesn't really contribute anything. And you need all 3 players to be doing everything when you're losing.
It's tough, but I think what we're seeing here really is just a difference in class, like a difference in
Yeah,
ability.
pretty much. And yeah, Omega's starting to flash, and
I
I
mean,
think
I really can't
that
blame him,
goal's kind of
honestly.
it. I think that's game.
Like, it must be tough. Every World Cup, you get put on kind of this international team where really you don't have that support.
Right. It's just who's there.
Okay, well, they get the good bumps, but they also get the bad. Oh, Battletoads missed the X. I don't think it was on anyway. Okay, that's a clear net. Nice move, 3v2. Nobel missed the bump.
Oh,
Battletoads gets the team bump. Okay. Yeah, well, that sums it up, really, doesn't it?
typical. This is a little bit awkward.
And Battletoads there, like, he doesn't recognize that Omega's looking for the forward pass. He goes for the bump.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to be rude. He's trying his best here. It's just really he doesn't
Yeah,
have that experience playing against these kind of players.
right. Chile are
Playing with
a
these
pretty
kind of
good
players either.
team that definitely
That's
deserve to
unfortunate.
be going through. So it's not too surprising that they end up getting a win.
That'll be a goal. Okay, maybe they can win the half at least. Recover some pride.
But when you're already
Edmonds, by
pretty
the
much
way, still
confirmed to
hasn't
be
been put
out,
in.
when you're already like confirmed to be out, it's hard to not tilt and just sell here because there's
Yeah.
nothing to play for. You're going
3
home
games,
either
3
way.
losses, pretty much guaranteed out unless there's a miracle here.
Yeah, they're what 10 down with 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and now they're just. Oh, I thought the Chilean team were going to make some subs, give the
I'm
bench
surprised
boys
they're
some
not,
time
but
here. But
essays don't. Oh, get some subs here in.
I think they just want to step pad a little bit here. Oh no. There he is. Self-insert. Rakitic crying himself to sleep on the bench. I think that was an illegal pause, but we'll move past that.
Yeah, there might be a disqualification. This could be what International need to make it to the next round. This is why you play through the Whistle, kids.
I mean, to be fair, their Brazilian kickoff has been like decent. Hasn't been great, but it's given that they haven't really practiced it, actually not bad. Usually ends up as kind of a disaster.
Yeah.
Like that. Which somehow almost works anyway.
Dragon Knight saying International have no soul. To some degree, I mean, I kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but I can't
true.
really blame them for it. Like, you're
I mean,
out.
that's
It's
part
done.
of being like the international team. Something like America, where we have a pretty concrete play style. Everyone knows what we're going to be doing because I expect Hollow to never touch the ball unless he's hard Xing it across the entire map. Because that's just North American play, and so you know how to play and how to make it work. But when it's just pub guys playing
I
with
think there's a
Omega,
mental difference too, right? Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's a game. Like, it's not super important, but still, it's like playing for your
like
country, playing with your country
right. And
members.
also
Like,
Omega, who never plays pubs, playing with two pure pub guys,
like
it's
everyone
like
who's
they've
on this
never even
team
been in the
is on
same
this team
league, and
because their country didn't have enough players. Like, they're not here
right.
because they want to be here.
Yep. It's like some Premier League striker getting loaned down to League 2 and playing his first match with a bunch of Sunday League guys, He's just not used to the play style. He's not used to what they're doing, and even though he's so
He
good,
tried to make a pass play, and the other guys go for the bump play, and it's
right, it
just
just doesn't work, and then he gets annoyed when his team keeps bumping him.
yeah. I mean, we've all been there, right? You go to a pub, you play with players who are, well, let's say below your level, right? They're
A
not
little
on the
bit.
same wavelength as you. You think, right, this is the correct play. There's a goal here if we do this. They don't do
Yeah,
it. You
I
get mad.
carried Hashaf to like 15 dying earlier, and I'm considering quitting bounce.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, imagine doing that in a real tournament.
Oh god. This is why I'm glad to play for North America.
So free.
So free.
No bell there. It doesn't drop the ball. It's just.
I think they're just waiting
Yeah,
until the
they're
game
just
ends at
clicking
this
buttons, I
point.
think, at this point. Yeah.
They're listening to our witty banter right now, not paying attention to what's happening on the field.
Well, they haven't really been paying attention to what's happening on the field all game.
That's true. It's unfortunate.
It is. Yeah, I mean, like you can't be conceding that. Come on now.
He has one thing to cover there.
Okay. Well, I know it's kind of easy to look good against a team that is kind of not put together very well, not together. But this Chilean side, they're looking a lot better than the team who faced you now that they have Mata in the lineup.
Yeah.
Jose Luis is like shining, making
I
great
think
plays.
also to some degree they're playing against people who are on 110 ping, and
I mean, they're
it's
also
always a little
110.
easier to look good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that can happen.
That's unfortunate. What even is this? This looks like a pub game now.
I mean, they're just playing to play it at this point. Like, this would basically be a forfeit. I mean, I would just forfeit at this point.
Leones is in the Twitch chat instead of coming to the game, which is a little sad.
Who is?
Leones. I think
Is
that's
he?
how I pronounce his name anyways. He's Pelps. Pelps.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit sad. It wasn't there for the earlier game either.
Not repping his team. Hate to see it.
Oh,
Not
Edmund's
in his
in for
house.
the last 29 seconds.
Join on your phone.
See what my boy can do here. Well, maybe he was told that he wasn't going to get any time. I don't really know. Maybe I have no idea.
Oh, it seems to have worked well. Why is he making subs with 16 seconds left?
I don't I don't know.
I think this gives him a big chance to win the game now.
He just wants to do something, I guess.
This is a sub we need.
Yeah, well, there's the okay.
Oh.
I won't
Oh
ask how it's
biggest
going.
nightmare I've ever experienced. Ouch.
He came back from his meal. It hasn't gone well. But I mean, there's not really much you could have done as a captain from Omega. Like there was no lineup here that would work. So you
Omega's
can't beat
not
yourself
very
up
happy
over
about
that.
this.
And that was accidental, but we take those. All right. Well, nevertheless, a great performance for the Chilean team. Deserved win, and they now advance to the playoffs. International.
You gotta say, Chile definitely deserve to be, making it through, even if it's such an awkward game like this is.
Yeah, they are a strong roster, so I'm glad they advance. They do deserve it.
Yeah.
A great captain too. Can
Okay,
you
well.
tell? Yeah. Well, why don't you just type? Okay, there you go. Everyone in the Twitch chat, are you capable of reading? I should hope so.
I'm not.
Is it going to be on the same channel? Twitch channel? I guess not. Okay, so everyone leave and report this Twitch channel. Go to the next.
Oh, is there another game on right now?
I have no idea. Let's check. I guess so.
Oh, apparently
I
Italy,
don't know if I
Brazil.
can play it though. Do I have a scrim? Maybe.
Who needs scrim? When you
Oh,
can
we have a game against Brazil.
Doesn't matter. Let me see
Here
what
it is.
schedule. Oh wow. That's a lot
Brazil
of games.
against